Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the X5M, and as you can see here we got a nice brand new package from E-Trailer. This is going to be our new hitch for the car, so let's jump on into installing this. By the way guys, if you haven't seen this car yet, this is our X5M 2015. It is a pretty cool car. The fan runs forever. I looked that up and that's apparently a normal thing on these S58 engines. It has been a great daily driver for us for work and everything. So far I highly recommend it. We only put about 5,000 miles on it so far. And knowing me, I do a crap ton of miles on this all the time. So I will let you guys know a little long-term review with this thing once I get those miles racked up a little bit higher. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Anyways, if you're a return viewer, you know that this isn't really where we normally shoot videos. As you can see behind me, we do have a YXZ 1000 thing sitting up here, and I'm getting old and I don't like to work on my back, and I was just like, oh, I can do it here. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere and don't have anyone to distract me or anything. So what we're gonna do is take this sucker off the lift because it does need ran every once in a while. It hasn't been running in forever. So let's pop this thing off the lift. Hopefully it starts, and we'll throw the X5 up there and just pick it up just a little bit. Let's see if this sucker will start. There's a bunch of webs in here. It's been a long time. This is a wide boy. I got off and I was like, man, I'm pretty good. Came over here and I was like, oi. Alrighty, let's open this sucker up and see what we got in here. A hitch. Okay, if you guys can tell already, this is not a stealth hitch. Just because I don't care that much. This car is pretty dinged up. Don't know if I'm gonna fully restore it or if I'm gonna make this a full out off-road vehicle. But anyways, this hitch costs like only $20 more than just the receiver for the hitch that's on the car. And also the hitch that's on the car, I can't even buy the receiver for it because it's some weird other brand. It's not called Stealth Hitches. It's a different brand. It was a little bit cheaper than Stealth Hitch, but Stealth Hitch is like $1,000 almost. Ridiculous. Anyways, this actually can handle a lot more weight and towing weight than the Stealth Hitches can as well. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to slapping this sucker on here and I can actually use it. But anyways, I'll link this one down in the description below if it fits up right. And if it doesn't and I have to make some modifications, I'll let you guys know along the way. So without further ado, let's get to it. First thing we're gonna do is open up the trunk and take out these outer taillights. Do is take this cover off here. All it is just you pull it with your hands. And then on the inside, I'll show you, we got two 8mm with a plug that we have to unplug, and then this should come right out. Here are the two 8mm bolts, and here is the plug. Once you unplug your plug and take your two bolts out, you should be able to take out your taillight. By the way, broken taillight on this thing. I don't understand. I just take this red tape off. That's a horrible way of trying to be like, oh, it's not broken. It's really broken. I need a new one of these. Now you can repeat the process on this side. Now what you want to do is take off this 8mm bolt that's on either side of the car. On the inside of your wheel, there's these little fender flares. We're going to have to take off this back section of them. Yours might not have these little pins on here because this already, like I said, has a hitch on this car. So they put in these plastic clips and then yours will look more like this. So if yours is like that, then you want to drill those out, or you can probably get a pry tool in there and pop it out. I've seen it done before. Now that we got all these clips taken out, we can try to pry this open. You kind of have to be a little bit with it, and it'll pop out. And all you need is about this much out, then we can go and get the bolts. I'll show you on the other side. So these are the clips that we just popped out by pulling on this. This is that one 8mm bolt that you have to take out. Okay, so right here you got 3 bolts that you have to take off. Same thing on the other side of the bumper, and they're 8mm as well. Now you can pull these out, and then you can pop out the whole entire bumper. Just grab it from down here, give it a little tuggy tug. Should pop out the clips here. This one I'm going to use a little pry tool. Bing bong. Bing bong! Basically almost come off. On the other side I think there's a wiring harness. I don't think there's one on this side. The wiring harness is for all the little dots on, like, back here for the sensors for backup camera-ness. I have this little stand here, so like I would use like a folding table, but I don't have one. I got all my toolboxes stacked up, so I'm going to try to pull this out, set it on here, and then unplug the wiring harness, so then it's like not ripping all the wires out. Alright, this bumper's really flimsy, and I think I just pulled the whole entire like doohickey out that I didn't want to pull out. Anyways, this is the wiring harness I was talking about. There we go. Alright, so we got 4 bolts right here that we gotta take off. And I'm gonna look around for any wiring situation. So before we take off our old hitch, sadly we can't use this anymore like I said, but what we can do is take off our nice wiring harness that we already got for us for our plug for the trailer. Luckily this is just held on with 1 bolt. Yep. And they're pretty strong. Beans. Alright, I'm just going to tuck that back there. What I'm going to do is take off these covers. Oh, they're thread on. Make sure you keep these. Alright, before I take off this hitch, I'm going to have to take off this whole entire situation here, so I got to take off the bolts right here. Alright. I'm going to take off these 10 mils. Before I take off the last bolt, I probably should unplug it so it's not just dangling here. Now you can go do this on the other side. No, I can't. She's just going to dangle there. Now we can take out these 4 bolts on both sides, pull off the hitch. Alright, gotta take off these with the 18 mil. I got my big Ugga here. I'm gonna assume that's on there a lot more tight than 80 foot-pounds. Alright, now that we have all the bolts off, we are able to drop this whole entire thing out of here. Alright, now we can put this on here, and I'm going to get my wife to try to move that wire. Thank you. I believe these are supposed to be like 85 foot-pounds. Alright, so basically every single thing is just putting it back the way it came. I already zip tied up my whole entire bracket situation for the wiring. And if you are going to put wiring on yours, I'm pretty sure this guy right here, they should be able to give you a grommet, and it wires up inside of the car in the trunk there, and it should give you wiring diagram for that. And yeah, it just comes down through here and it plugs up to your trailer. So anyways, let's get this back on, and plastic caps and everything. Let's just get this thing back. I'm ready to go because I gotta go to work. Don't hate me, everyone, but this makes life so much easier. Be gentle, promise. Don't forget to plug this stuff in. Also, as you can see, these are already cut. I'm pretty sure you got to cut your stock ones like probably like a 1/2 inch. I don't know why you really need these, but yeah. Alright, now we can put on our bumper. These also come with hardware for all this. And it also comes with the replacements for the little fender flares too, if you don't have ones like mine where I can pull it out and plug it back in.